Hi folks, and sorry for the misunderstanding, we thought that the daylight saving time in the US of A switched back last week. But now I'm hearing that it's next week. So therefore the times are here. Because ours switched last night. We were able to, well, we were supposed to be able to sleep an hour longer, which doesn't happen. Instead of waking up at 7 on Sunday morning, we now woke up at 6. But hey, this Sunday has 25 hours instead of 24. Hooray. So again, sorry for the misunderstanding, and welcome. We didn't want to make you wait any longer than was necessary, but hey, you know. We had a very early bird today, 90 minutes before the stream started. Dragon was in the house. At the moment she's watching something with Miss Tracy, so she will be lurking, but let me wave at Dragon and as Miss Tracy, because I said I would. And then we had Mr. Fonzie come in telling us that unfortunately he could not make it because sadly, that was the word he said, sadly he is at a party. And I'm thinking, man,
party time.
Party time, that's okay. I'm a little bit jealous, by the way, but hey, very nice to come and mention that. And then we have in-house. Now let me look up in the chat so I don't forget anybody. Mr. Arki, hi.
Hi, Arki.
Sorry for the long wait. Selecting Autumn, good evening. Well,
hi, Autumn.
For us, it's good evening. And then we have Rose. Rose is there. Rose, am I counting right? 5 more days? Or is it 4? No, it's 5.
It's Thursday.
So if we do not count today, then it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 4! Because today is, well, we started it, so basically it's over. Let me put it like that. 4 more days. Man. And
so excited, Rose.
Look who is sending emote after emote after emote after emote. Welcome, the real Kiki. Hi.
She's actually cheering bits, the real Kiki.
She is cheering bits.
20, another 20,
oh, wow.
another 20.
It doesn't say in my chat.
It does in mine. Look at the stream elements notifications.
No, it doesn't. Oh, yeah. Oh, Kiki. Biddies, thank you.
Oh, sorry. Apparently I assumed something wrong.
Okay.
The real Kiki is apparently not a she.
Oh.
I'm confuzzled.
Then do I now know? Oh my God, now I don't know who the real Kiki. Okay.
Same here. I'm confused who the real Kiki is.
See, he, they. You need to give us something to work with here. Because the real Kiki, I thought, oh, I know who that is. And hi, Aiden.
And
it's Wolfie, Dragon's friend. I was going to say, of course, but did I know?
I'm wondering the same thing, but we skipped Hamza.
No, I said Hamza.
We skipped Aiden.
No, I said hi. Well, okay, in case I've skipped Aiden or Hamza. Hi, Aiden, and welcome Hamza, who's also doing something with pasta and beans today. I heard, so...
1 year and 4 months. Was that the last time you were here, Wolfie? 1 year and 4 months ago. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be, but yeah. Just wondering.
Real Kiki for, oh wow.
Because I was like...
I'm confuzzled because, I already said this like 1,000 times, I'm really, really bad with names. And then if people change from one to another, I usually cannot remember. So then I rely on the memory of APG, who was, when I said the real Kiki is here, he did. So
Yeah.
that was no help.
Well, if it would have been the real Wolfie, that would have been, you
Yeah.
know, kind of a hint.
Okay.
But the real Kiki
So sorry about that.
rings bells, but not the right ones,
Hi, the real
apparently.
Kiki. He is in the house.
And thank you for the bits, because that
Yes,
does not
of
change.
course. Thank you for the bit. It's dark already here at 5:14 p.m. Yeah, Aiden, that's because we went back an hour because daylight saving times ended or something like that. I never know whether the summertime or the winter time is the official one, but yeah, you got an hour more sleep. Well, if you were lucky, you had the opportunity to sleep an hour longer. But yeah, it's lighter in the morning, but earlier dark in the evening. That's about where we are now. Everybody assumes I'm female, mainly because of the Drake song.
Well, Kiki is a pretty common name here in the Netherlands
For girls.
For girls, so
Yeah,
that's why
so,
I
yeah.
think that triggered my response.
Yeah.
Not,
But
you know,
I do have a question.
to assume, but
As there is the real Kiki 244, is there also a fake Kiki 244?
nobody
Wondering
knows.
here?
Good
And
questions.
do you know the Drake song? That's called Kiki?
I'm not. I
Okay.
didn't go to Drake class, so
We didn't go to Drake class. But again, sorry for the mix-up.
the misassumption.
Yes, for the misassumption. So thank you all for coming. Last week we made a one-pan dish, and I was so happy about it because that meant less dishes to do at the end. So I thought, let's do another one. But the but is coming. We are doing today mac and beans, basically. Now let me show you what the but is. So, all of this needs to go in one pan. So there's only one pan to wash up, that's true. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 glass dishes. So doing a one pan dish makes it automatically less cleaning up at the end. Nope, that isn't working today. But, you know, let me show you this one pan mac and beans, what you need to make this. Here comes the list. And then not even everything fitted on there. But yeah, that's what it is. So from the top can, we have macaroni. So these little elbow thingies. We have ground beef. We are using onions, sweet peppers, garlic cloves. In case you are wondering why is one orange, I will explain that in a second. A jar of roasted peppers. That is this. And these came with that garlic clove. And I thought, I'm going to use that one. Because, you know, additional flavors. Then we have curry ketchup, chicken broth, which we still need to make. We only have stock cubes here. And then there is kidney beans, red kidney beans. I never ever cooked anything with kidney beans, and I also have no idea whether there are a different color of kidney beans. So these are the ingredients, and then some. There is pepper and salt, which is on the counter. We also have oregano and what's the other one? Cumin. Yeah. That didn't fit on the list. As simple as that. So that's what we are going to be using. Oh, I forgot the tomato frito. I don't know. Is it? I think it was on the list. I just simply forgot to mention this. The original recipe does call for tomato frito, so that is correct. But it also calls for tomato cubes in a tin. And because that's a big no-no for Peter's stomach, I'm replacing that with a roasted sweet peppers. And this very orange colored garlic clove. So that is that. In case there are any questions, please let me know. And otherwise, it's chopping time.
Well, we're going to say hi to Miss Chris B.
Hi, Chris. Welcome.
She says, hello, Mrs. A. I'm chopped liver. Thank you, Chris. You did cook before, I think a couple of years ago with kidney beans.
I did?
Yeah, and then we got into this whole thing about rinsing them very well because they are supposed to be toxic.
I did. Well, I did. Well, if they come,
I think you did, yeah.
the ones that come in a tin, I just drained it, and because then a lot of the liquid made a very nasty stain on my counter, I also kind of rinsed them. But when they come out of a tin, they are already done. All you need to do is preheat, and then you do not really, as far as I know, need to rinse them, but I did.
Okay, Hamza says you never cooked with kidney beans before. That we just answered.
Yeah.
That's like the most normal thing in here,
Yeah.
as it is cheap and filling. So apparently in Denmark people eat kidney beans.
I don't know. There is a lot of vegetables that comes in tins, in bigger tins, but I couldn't find anything larger than a small kidney bean tin. And then I think, okay, then probably it's not used that much. I mean, there are green peas, there are carrots, there are so many vegetables that come in large tins, so enough for a whole family. But the kidney beans, this was like 400 grams, and that was the largest. So I don't know if other people does. But if it's such a regular thing for you, Hamza, do kidney beans come in different colors?
Hamza then said, all right, BRB, I forgot to buy some stuff at the grocery store, so I'll go there now. We'll be back, but I did not want to interrupt you.
Oh, okay, no problem there.
Okay, question from Arki. What is tomato fritto?
Okay.
And then we have a follow-up question. And hi, Chris. Someone is me said, I don't know who that someone is, but apparently not a first-time chat, so maybe someone from your tea time stream. Someone is me says, if you cannot get tomato frito, what would be an alternative? And then we have a tiara time from Chris B.
Yes.
Who says, I might as well be the first one. So if you trigger the tiara time, then we can go answer the questions.
That's perfect.
We can go and do things.
Thank you, Chris, for the tiara time. Here we go. Let me duck a little bit. Oh, swoop.
Swoop.
Yeah, I don't know. The sound is it straight now? Okay. So tiara time, folks. The first one of the evening. Moo will be the time coordinator. 10 minutes on the clock. Tiara time offered to you by Chris. Why is it not doing anything? By Chris B.
Okay, so two questions. What is tomato fritto? And if you cannot get this, what could you use instead?
Tomato fritto. Let me see, because it's tomato or tomato, but it's more like, okay, the difference between tomato ketchup and curry ketchup is about the difference between tomato sauce and tomato fritto. It has, I think, onion and garlic in it, and I think it's a different type of tomatoes, but I'm not 100% sure. What I do know is that if I would use a tin with tomatoes in it, that comes in a rather, I would like to say, soury tomato sauce, then Peter is going to be up all night. Because of his stomach and the acid reflux.
Something in tomatoes is acidic, and that triggers acid
If
reflux.
you do not have tomato fritto, you can just use tomato ketchup or curry ketchup or any other tomato related. Maybe you have a barbecue sauce that has a base of.
I think the simple answer would be just any tomato sauce.
Yeah, or any. Yeah, or passata.
Yeah.
I think that would work.
Does that answer your question? Someone is me?
But
hope it does.
someone is me. You need to remind me, please, if you don't mind. Have we met before?
It's not a first time chatter,
No,
so
no. But
I'm
it's
wondering.
maybe the same thing as the real Kiki.
someone who hasn't been here in a while.
Yeah, or
That could be
someone
a
who
thing.
hasn't been here in a while. But welcome to the stream. We are doing a one pan dish with macaroni and beans. And we have another question, remark.
Arkie is providing some knowledge about the beans, and then we're going to get cooking, I think. There are dark red and light red kidney beans,
Okay.
says Arkie. And then Hamza said, kidney beans only come in red in Denmark. I can confirm since I eat it so often.
Okay.
And Chris is doing a lot of emotes with moos and hearts and tiaras and all the good stuff. Thank you, Chris, for the
Thank
tiara
you.
time.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, so apparently, and I know things are different in other countries. So there was that. I was just a kind of, when I bought the kidney beans and I saw the can or the tin and it said red kidney beans, and then I thought, okay, so next to it will be the white kidney beans or the orange one or the yellow ones or whatever, but it wasn't. There was just this one row, very small, undeep one row of kidney beans, again making me assume that it's not the best seller of the store. I'm moving some things around so that I have everything on hand that I need to cut. Before I start using the big chefy knife, we need to do one step backwards and two to the left to turn on the water cooker to make these into chicken broth. So one step, and one step, and then I'm almost there. Let's turn that one on.
It's like a dance move.
I'm going to put the stock cubes in here. It's a measuring cup, so I know exactly how much water I'm going to add. Just going to break them up a little bit. And then the other one. I was 100% sure that I never made a dish with kidney beans, but apparently that was wrong. What I can tell you is that I never ever in my life made stock from scratch. So that's for sure. We're doing the dance again. Bye bye. Because I already pre-boiled the water.
That's good thinking. That's Jamie Oliver level work.
Yeah.
Not kidding here. Let's zoom in on you a bit. Swoop. That's better.
I forgot how much, I think 500? Something like that. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here and that's going to turn into a nice broth. If you don't want to use any any chicken stock or whatever stock, you can just use water. Just make sure that you add some flavor, some spices to get a little salt in your dish. Okay, so now let's start with the smallest things to cut. So I have 5 regular, well, I was going to say regular size, garlic cloves, and then the orange one which came with the roasted pepper. So we need to cut these. I'm not going to use the big chefy knife for that because I need my fingers. So this is going to be a little bit difficult to see. And only cutting garlic or just cutting garlic already makes the kitchen smell nice.
Archie says, who has time to make stock from scratch?
Yeah, well, I know one who does that and leaves it on the heat for like 6 hours.
Ooh.
You know, Chef JT,
Oh, yeah.
he does that. My mom used to do that, but then again, she was a housewife and then put the stock on in the morning and then in the evening it was done. And I'm just lazy. I just don't do it. It's not that I couldn't do it, but I don't do it. I mean, I have an Instapot, so in principle I could just put it in there and then leave it in there for the whole day. I just don't. I use stock cubes and I have different ones. There is chicken, there is vegetable, there is beef, there is mushroom and fish.
Wow.
All of these are in our cupboard. So I'm gonna put this in here, because that is done. I'm hoping that this little orange garlic clove will have some additional flavor to that. So now let's cut our onions. Tough onion.
I can smell it here.
The onion?
Yeah.
I'm thinking I underestimated the size of the of this. I don't think that all of the onion will fill in there, but we're gonna try. Can I put it here, or is it then in the way? I don't think so. So that was a half onion. Let's go to the next one.
Archie says, with all these ingredients, your dish is very... Thank you, Moo. Your dish is very similar to our chili recipe.
Ah, okay.
So you can take off the tiara if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on while I'm cutting the onions. Because I don't want onion fingers or onion smell on the tiara. It's very well possible, Archie, that chili was basically the inspiration for this dish. I don't know. But it sounded nice, so that's why I'm trying it. And as always, if we do not like it or rate it below 8.0, it's gonna go with
out
all
the window.
Other
I mean,
paper. Yeah, that's where it's gonna go.
He says, my Mrs. A just pointed that out. Hi, Mrs. Archie. Welcome to the Strum.
Let me wave. Hi. But your chili will have a more spicy taste.
Likely, yeah.
I'm guessing. Because the original recipe, just let's be honest here, the original recipe has cayenne pepper in it, which we are not going to use. I'm not using it. Way too spicy for us. We are very not spicy people. So maybe this is kind of a chili.
Mrs. Archie just waved and said hi.
Oh.
Waving back, Mrs. Archie, waving back. Thank you for the follow there. My name is Astro. welcome to the stream.
Hi, Astro. Hold on, let me wave at you.
You're welcome to chat. You're
Hi.
welcome to lurk.
Yeah.
Whatever pleases you. You know, have a good time. Enjoy the stream.
It's all okay, but there's always a but. No, there is no but. But yeah, I'm just always curious. How the new viewers have found us, and which country people are from. Because we have folks from, not everybody is here, but from Canada, from the US, we have England, we have Scotland, I think Ireland.
Ireland
I can't
sometimes.
remember. Denmark, Sweden. We had Spain, Portugal. We had Colombia once, Indonesia. So
India?
people come from all over the world. Not everybody is here, so don't worry. But I'm just always curious. That's it.
Always curious. Astro says, "Hey, what you guys making?"
Ooh, can you?
Well, today Mrs. A is making a one-pan mac and beans.
Yeah. And according to our viewer Andy Arky, it looks a lot like a chili recipe that his wife, Mrs. Arky, makes. So maybe there is some resemblance, besides the fact that we do not use any really spicy spices.
Astro says, "First, I'm sorry for my English. It's not good, still learning." That's okay. This is a good place to learn English.
May we ask which language you do speak perfectly?
Yeah, what is your native language? That's always good. He's from Sri Lanka, or I'm assuming again.
Again.
Astro is from Sri Lanka. So we have a new country to add to the list.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka,
the first one. So congratulations on that. I'm going to take off the tiara. For the newcomers, let's make clear, I'm not from royal descendants. I'm just someone who has a pink tiara, which she really likes to wear, and you can make me wear it. With chatting and being here, you can accumulate channel points, and with channel points, you can
trigger
tiara time. And Moo, can we zoom in on Moo?
No.
Can you zoom in on Moo like this?
Well, I can show Moo from the top. That we can
Look,
do.
this is Moo. And Moo is an egg timer. And Moo is also the tiara time holder.
Timekeeper.
Timekeeper, yeah, that was the word.
Mm-hmm.
So we have this and this and that. I need to cut this, but I first want to cut our sweet peppers.
Astro says, "That's cute, Moo."
Yeah. Moo has from the beginning been very well liked. Because it's just a different shape. And we would have loved Moo even more if he could actually moo when everything is done. But that's not happening.
It's weird
Moo
that
just
it's a
rings.
cow
Yeah.
that's ringing like
Yeah.
brrr.
Yeah. So I'm kind of taking the pits out so I can throw that away.
You can see seeds. Maybe.
Oh, seeds.
Rose says, "And there's only one other person, I think, that has a moo."
I think there are multiple persons with a moo.
Are you one of the persons, Rose, with a moo?
Well, for those of you who have watched the series Sweet Tooth, you know that Moo is also I was going to say movie star, but it's a series, so...
A TV celebrity.
A TV celebrity. So yeah, there is that.
Rose is not one of the people who has a moo, but her mom is.
Yeah.
She has the green apron.
Yeah, I sent her
The
a
prom,
moo
the
for her
apron.
mom. Because mom really liked the moo.
Moo is cute.
So I'm gonna just quickly throw this away so that I have an empty board. This is going in the bin. Get rid of all this. And then quickly rinse our half peppers. And I'm going to shake. I'm not really good at shaking with the left hand. Ah, nice. So the stock cubes have resolved, is that the word?
Mm-hmm.
They kind of disappeared. No, they didn't disappear. They left a lot of flavor. Okay. I already washed all the veggies before the stream. So that's why I'm only now washing the insides. I do want to have a little bit of, I don't want everything to be very, very small. So let's see if I can cut these up and then still have some volume there.
Astro is asking, where are you from? Are there
Okay.
celebrations for Halloween? And
Well,
Rose says, I'm wearing a Halloween costume at work right now.
oh really?
I only get to do it for 2 more days, then a day off, and then,
Yeah.
bam, married.
Yeah. So for those of you who have missed it, Rose is getting married in 4 days.
4
so
days,
next
Thursday.
And then she is going to be no longer Miss Rose, but Mrs. Rose. Yeah. My husband and I, because that's the voice that you hear in the background, APG, Amazing Peter Gaming. We are from the Netherlands. And Halloween is more like a adopted celebration for like, I think maybe 20% of the people. And then merely in big cities where a lot of people with other nationalities than just Dutch are living. So there is, we did last year in the neighborhood where we live, every year the neighborhood committee, let me put it like that, organized some festivities for the children for Halloween. And last year we participated, so that meant that the kids were allowed to ring our bell. Everything was kind of in the Halloween theme. And it was really funny to do, but like 2 days later, I had COVID. And I kind of associate Halloween now with me getting COVID.
Oh.
And because I was really, really sick for like 3 weeks, this week we kind of opted out. But maybe next year, maybe next year.
Maybe next year we can opt in again.
We can opt in again, I'm not sure. So Halloween is not really a very widely celebrated holiday in the Netherlands.
Astro says, Sri Lanka is a Buddhist country. Wait, now I'm looking at the chat instead of the thing. So I need to pay attention to the cameras, or Mrs. A will just walk out of the frame and you will be like looking at an empty room, which is not okay. So Astro says, because Sri Lanka is a Buddhist country, there's no Halloween celebrations.
Oh, anyway, okay. I think it's, I don't want to say typically American, maybe that in other countries it's also celebrated, but I think it's the biggest in America and probably like in Mexico, you know, with the
Day of the Dead?
With the Day of the Dead. I'm not even sure if that is exactly on the same day.
That's a good one. I don't know either.
I don't know that.
Put a bowl of candy outside with a sign that says Happy Halloween, please take one. So that way you don't risk it again.
Yeah, I could have done that, but then, I'm wondering, because we do not only get little children at the door, but also teenagers, if they wouldn't just grab bowl and all, and then there would be nothing left for others. So yeah, that's why we didn't do that. And the Halloween committee kind of said, well, if you're not home, you can still participate, but it's not a good idea to leave candy out unsupervised, because a lot of smaller children apparently have all kinds of allergies, and then if they eat your candy, then they could get sick. So I thought, okay.
But how would that be a difference from, I mean, if you open the door, the kids go like trick or treat or whatever they say, then is the first thing coming to mind, are you allergic to any candy?
No, but all the small children do usually come with parents, and then the parents say she cannot have this or that. And then last year we only had kind of chocolate-like. So if anybody was allergic to chocolate, then it was tough luck. Then we didn't have anything. And I think, that's what it was. So I'm done cutting, folks. So I'm going to rinse the board, get rid of the knives, and then start bringing stuff from here to the counter, because that is where the magic will happen.
One pan dish.
One pan dish.
Okay. Astro says, we have two similar festivals. We're giving away food for 3 days everywhere in the road, 24/7. We don't have to cook for 3 days. The free foods and drinks and treats everywhere in the road. Just need a little walk to fill your belly.
Ah, okay.
So that sounds like a very, very fun 3 days of festival.
But in honor of what would that be?
And what is the festival called,
Yeah,
Astro?
and when? I'm wondering, is that around this time of year, or?
Is it the festival where everybody is throwing powder with the colors, or is that in India only?
I don't know.
Just don't know.
No.
That's why, people ask stuff so they learn.
So there's going to be a lot of from here going to there, because I'm going to take most of the dishes over there.
Most of the ingredients.
Most of the dishes with the ingredients go here, so that I don't have to do the back and forth again and again and again. So the mac and the kidney beans I'm going to put on this side, because I don't need them just yet. This is for when we plate up. Now let's take this and this and this. And this, otherwise I don't know what to do. For the new viewers, every week, well, basically every week, I make a brand new recipe. So one that I haven't made before. So although we know the ingredients, it doesn't mean that it's always to our taste. So it's always kind of an adventure. And that's why I need a recipe to see what goes in, where, and when. And that's why I have a old-fashioned hard copy printout to guide me through the recipe. We need to get some heat underneath our pan. Let's do this, not too high. Here we go. It's Vesak and Poson, celebrating Lord Buddha's birth and passed away as a good gesture. We're giving away foods. Ah, well, that's nice. Never heard of them. You can search Dancel in Sri Lanka on Google. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe someone can do that and then copy and paste it in chat. I'm just adding some oil in the pan. I'm using peanut oil. In Dutch it's called arachideolie, which means that we have adopted the name arachnic oil, but there is no spider in here, just peanuts. And a greasy finger. Okay, so we're gonna start by the onion and the garlic. Okay, well, we first need to wait for this to be warm. Let's give it a swirl here. So this is the pan where it's all gonna go in. Okay, here we go. Onions. And the garlic. Oh, there's still a little bit left here. Go in there. Onion and garlic. And onion and garlic alone in the pan. It does not only smell good when you cut them, but when you put them in the pan, I don't know, magic happens. So we're going to give this a minute. We are not looking for getting our onions brown or anything. It's more like glazing the onions, which makes them a little bit sweeter, where the garlic will add a little bit of oomph. I'm hoping. So, folks, if you have something to drink, here we go. Because we have to wait for the onions. A toast to you.
Maybe you can read some chat, because Astro just put a big chunk of chat.
You can, okay. So, I need to bend over here because it's really small.
On the tablet.
Dansals or generosity stalls are central part of Buddhist festivals in Sri Lanka and are a way to express Buddhist values and culture. What they are, dansals are temporary stalls where people offer free food and drinks to passers-by. They are a way to show compassion and generosity, which are key tenets of Buddhism. Okay. So
It does sound awesome, like Rose says.
Like a thank you and like a helping people who maybe are not as lucky as you in life or not as blessed. That's nice. I must confess that I know basically nothing about Buddhism, but this sounds really, really nice. And that's 3 days. You said, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now we did this. Time to put our sweet peppers in here.
There's some color in the pan now. Look at it. Ooh.
This is going to be a colorful dish.
Nice.
This also needs a few minutes before we can add the remainder, well, not all of the ingredients, but can add additional ingredients. I'm sorry for typing lots of things. No, you are answering my questions, so you don't have to be sorry.
We enjoy learning about other cultures and getting to know other people, and
Of course. Can you tell me what time it is in Sri Lanka at the moment? Because we have people from the US who for us it's almost 7 p.m. So 7 in the evening. And we have viewers where it's like midday now.
Yep.
Who are, let's say, behind us in time. So it's 24 p.m. bedtime. It's midnight.
It's
Wow.
11:24. Yeah. It is bedtime.
It's bedtime. Wow.
Well, if you want to go to bed or need to go to bed, Astro, then please
Yeah, of course.
feel free to. But you're welcome to hang out and stay with us if you have time, of course.
Yeah. But you know, tomorrow is Monday. So maybe it's a working day or a school day, so.
Mhm.
Okay, next step. Putting the meat in there.
Ooh.
So this is ground beef. That's not working, so we're going to use the wooden spatula. I don't want to crumble it really fine, but it does needs to be no longer one big piece. So I'm kind of chopping it up with the wooden spatula. And we're going to keep on doing that until it has basically the consistency that I would like it to have, and until it's no longer bright red, because then we would be eating kind of raw ground beef.
Astro says, I'm waiting for a call from my girlfriend. She studies in Japan. It's hard to maintain long distance because timeline differences.
So how many hours are between Sri Lanka and Japan, time-wise, in time zones? Because when she calls at midnight, what time is it
For her,
for her?
yeah. I think it will be like 2 hours or so.
Yeah, I'm
maybe.
not sure. Listen to that sound.
Top Red Bear is here, lurking.
Hey, hi.
Hi, John, and welcome, and lurk away, sir.
It's 3.3. It's going to be 2 fixed 56. So that would be ahead in time?
Yep.
Or be ahead, right? I
Yep.
never understand these time zones. Never know if someone is ahead or
I didn't think it was that many hours.
no. Me neither.
That's
Well,
like
3.
4 hours time
Yeah.
difference. Wow. She's working part-time job at night.
Ah, okay, that's it. Because otherwise, yeah.
Wow, Astro.
Nice. Can we ask how you met? Because Japan and Sri Lanka is not really next to each other. So did she study in Sri Lanka, or you maybe in Japan?
Well, she
Or
is
met
studying in
online.
Japan. That's what.
She's
Astro
now
wrote.
studying in Japan.
Yeah,
Okay.
she studies in Japan.
Sorry, I missed that one. We're gonna add our curry ketchup. And apparently also smear it on the fingers. We give this also a few seconds. if instead of curry ketchup you use tomato puree, which you need to give it a little longer so that the acidity that is in tomato puree kind of fries out of it. But this is looking really good. Then we do our roasted peppers. In there. Then we're gonna add the oregano. It's a bit weird because oregano is typically like an Italian or a Spanish flavor, I would say. And the cumin. And I'm piling up dishes here.
And you thought, let's do a one-pan dish so
Yeah.
we don't have that many dishes.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but man, was I wrong. We're also gonna add the tomato fritto, which I need to open up. And for that I need scissors.
Astro says she's from Sri Lanka and went to study there.
Ah, okay.
I have to leave soon. What is the streaming schedule? Well, we are on with this cooking show every Sunday at the same time. We started 1 hour ago, our time, so that's your streaming schedule there.
Yep. And we need to add the chicken broth, right? Yep. Not really sure if I want to add it all. Because we still kind of need to boil the macaroni, the pasta. So that's why this is so liquid. I'm just not sure if I indeed should add all of it or not. Because this is how much? Tomato, 300 ml. Oh no, this is, so for this I need the full package. Let's see if we can squeeze some additional out of here. There we go.
Astro says, thank you for sharing delicious food and see you soon. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much for coming by. Say hi to the girlfriend and maybe we will see you again
Bye, Astro.
next week. Bye bye.
And sleep well for later on.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the macaroni first and then see if I need to add more liquid or not. And then of course we also need to add our kidney beans.
Look at that lady multitasking, reading and stirring at the same
Yeah, I
time.
did it wrong, but let's see, let's hope that it's gonna be okay. So the macaroni should have gone in later. But we'll see. Now we just gonna wait for it to boil, and then I'm gonna turn the heat down so it stays and can simmer for, what does it say, about 5 minutes. And after that we're gonna stir again, add the kidney beans, and then give it another 10 minutes approximately. And then it's done.
Nice. GG's.
So the sauce is going to thicken and the macaroni, the pasta, is going to absorb a lot of the liquid. I hope. Otherwise it's going to be more macaroni soup. Let's see.
Rose says, I followed. Who did you follow, Rose? What are you on? Hamza's back, well, in chat. He says, my grocery trip just took a turn.
What happened?
Did you go left or right, Hamza?
No, I think it took a turn for the worse.
First of all, I got chocolate cookies.
Oh, nice.
Wow, Hamza. That was not on the schedule.
No.
On the grocery shopping list.
It was not. Okay, in the time that this needs to simmer, we're going to make a quick salad to accompany the dish. So I'm going to just need a new board, the big chefy knife, the veggies. And then I'm going to put here all the ingredients for the dressing. Most of you will have seen me make this dressing, well, many times, I was going to say. This is our to-go 2 recipe. And I need pepper and salt. And I forgot, oh wow, I forgot. I need to do some cabinet searching here. Okay. So, I have a bowl. It starts with vinegar. I'm using white vinegar. If you have brown one or whatever, it doesn't matter. I just have white vinegar, and it's just because I've made it so often, I just kind of know how much of everything I need without actually knowing the quantities. So, a swirl of vinegar and a smaller swirl of olive oil. Then I'm going to add some pepper and salt. I have, I have sticky. So these are deep fried? No, deep
frozen.
Deep frozen, if that is what it is. Herbs. So this is parsley. And this is onion, but they're kind of sticking in. Let's get these separated. Add a few of these. Yeah, come on, you can do it. That and that. Then I'm using some lemon juice. I have liquid sweetener, but you can use sugar if you want. But this is what we use. And then add some mayo or anything like that. And then last but not least, I'm adding a little bit of mustard. And then we're just going to stir. And once this is done, I'm going to give it a taste. And when I think it's okay, all I need to do is cut up the vegetables and put it in there. What is happening here? Oh, so, okay, let's give it a taste. Needs to be a little sweeter. And that's it. So I have, let's take this away. And while I'm here, I'm going to do a quick look in the pan. Ah, it's already thickened up a lot. And I do now remember that I forgot to set a timer. So let's put, I think 5 minutes on the clock, or maybe we should add. How long do you think it took from, Pete? How long do you think it took from me putting it to simmer to that and that? Would that be
5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay. Then I'm thinking I'm gonna add the kidney beans. And then just leave it all for 5 or 10 minutes or whatever it needs for the macaroni to be done. Beans going in. It's a very interesting, I would like to say, wine red color. Okay. And then we're going to leave it here. That was gone. Now I'm going to get rid of this. And this. I need an L-shaped table here.
Well,
don't know where we're going to put that throughout the week.
We're gonna need a bigger kitchen.
Or one where you can just, you know, have another board here that you can just flip up. Okay, so I have some walnuts. I have another sweet pepper, a little piece of cucumber, and some iceberg lettuce. So we're going to cut this up, throw it in there, and then the salad is done. Those going to go on top. So let's get rid of the end here. Let's do this first. Because these come with seeds in it. And that we don't want to eat. Again, I already pre-washed it, but these I'm going to rinse to get rid of the remainder seeds, just to make sure. That's it. Throwing this away. Let's give these a rinse. So what is Hamza writing?
I don't know, a lot of text.
Okay, can you read it to me?
I'm trying to make sense of it, but since you keep walking, I need to keep pressing buttons.
No, I'm going to stay here now.
And I can't read and do the same things, all the things at the same time. So that's why I didn't want to read it, because it's so much text.
Okay.
I got a call from the Ministry of Defense. As you guys know, I was conscripted, but I failed the grammar test. But apparently they did not register that in their system, so they saw it as I avoided conscription. I don't know what conscription means in this sentence.
No,
but
me neither. Maybe you can explain that.
they want me to be in court to defend it on the 6th of November.
Oh.
I explained it must be have been a mistake. Since I failed the grammar test, that means I wouldn't be conscripted. But she said it didn't matter. I will contact them tomorrow. By the way, I bought those toffee cookies, if you know them. I was supposed to buy vegetables, but I forgot that. So, wow.
I think conscription is what in Dutch is called ingelijfd. That you have to go for military service.
Well, in the US, they will call that to be drafted.
Yeah, to be drafted.
So conscripted for me is not a word that I would associate with that.
No,
but
me neither.
I'm guessing that is what it means.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So apparently the 5 minutes are over, but we're first going to finish our salad.
Hamza says drafted, yes.
Yes.
Dienstplicht in Dutch.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Hamza. Then we understand what you're
It
telling
doesn't
us.
exist in the Netherlands anymore. Please.
No, we don't have.
All our military forces, it's their job.
It's all professionals now.
Yep, all professionals now. Okay, now let's get this.
And I'm sorry to hear this, Hamza. I'm wondering what is going to be the consequence of this. Probably not too much.
No,
I guess. I don't know.
Mhm. But it's weird, right? That it suddenly
Yeah.
comes up. Okay, let's cut this somewhat smaller.
Well, we only have it for men, but it must have been a mistake in their system as I was there, as you guys know.
Yeah,
We remember, yeah.
that's weird, yeah. This is gonna go in here. Okay, so this we don't need no more. This we don't need. Now let's get this all mixed. So basically it's just lettuce, cucumber and sweet pepper. You can also use bell pepper. Sometimes I add either an apple or boiled eggs, always really nice.
Raisins.
Or raisins, but today I'm having walnuts. So I'm just breaking these in smaller pieces and putting that on top.
Which I very much enjoyed personally.
Yeah, me too.
Walnuts in the
But
salad.
I like the raisins too, because then it becomes a little bit more sweet. But it both taste well. Some of the pieces are already small, so I don't need to break those.
Hamza says, I was there the 2nd of January and they told me I would be called again in 6 months after so I could practice the grammar test, but it's been 10 months and they contacted me now.
That's
So
weird.
it's 4 months late.
Yeah. Maybe you just now noticed. Maybe there's a check of the system. You never know how that goes.
Hamza like peanuts on salad. And Arky doesn't even like salad in his salad.
No, Aki is not a salad man.
Arky is Mr. Grumpy Salad. Ooh, look at that.
So now let's give this a taste. See if we need to add some pepper or salt.
Or maybe some Cinderella.
Or maybe some, I don't know what, something. I need a fork. So I'm going to try to have something of everything. Oh, I lost the kidney bean. Oh.
Is it hot?
In temperature, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But not in, not spice-wise.
Okay, that's good.
I'm gonna add a little bit of salt here. Also some pepper.
Hamza said, it's a bit annoying because if I gotta get drafted now, they change it from 6 months to 11 months.
Oh wow.
So I would be in there longer than if I got drafted in January. Oof.
But it also would mean that you cannot finalize your studies.
Yep, I'm guessing that too. And Arky says, this looks a lot like a goulash.
Not too in Dutch.
In the
the Dutch
Netherlands,
ways.
goulash would be with not ground beef,
No, would
but
be.
with bigger chunks
Yeah.
of
And more
of
sauce.
beef. Yeah, and a different sauce indeed.
You
Better?
want to taste?
Well, yes.
Yeah, come and taste. And
If
then
you're asking me if I want to taste, then I'm thinking
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
not sure about if the taste is okay.
Because I think it's okay, but you very often
Hi.
say it could use a little bit more
This and that.
something.
A little bit more something.
But it's really hot, so I'm thinking it's okay. Just blow on it, because
Are you going to put the rest of the...
No, because I
stock in
think
there?
it's liquid enough. Because we're not making soup. I can apply for a conscientious objector, as it's called, but that comes with consequences. Okay. What are the thoughts here?
I say go with more pepper and more salt.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Adding some additional salt and pepper.
According to Archie, it needs cayenne and bacon.
Yeah. Cayenne is indeed in the recipe, but I'm not using that because of it would make it really spicy. But this is also not a two-person dish. I think we can eat this also tomorrow.
Hamza says some basil maybe.
Oh.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Do I
Adding
have
things to it to
basil?
make it more flavorful is always a good idea. Selecting Autumn says bacon is a must.
Yeah, there's bacon in the fridge, but I'm not
He's
using
been here for over an hour
Yeah,
and he said nothing. This is the first thing he says. Bacon is a must.
let's add some dried basil.
Thanks for your input, Kyle. Hamza said, I add basil to everything with pasta. Well, it is, of course, you know.
Okay, just for Aki. Cayenne pepper.
Ew, ew.
That's it.
Glad I could help. Back to lurking. You're welcome, Kyle. I mean, thank you for your input. Input.
And this is it, folks.
Arky was offended. He said, oh, sure, they listened to you, Hamza. And then you added the cayenne. So now he has to eat his words.
Yeah. Well, it says half a teaspoon cayenne pepper. I think I did like 1/10 of that because
Two snuffs.
we do not really like it because it gets too spicy. From experience, I know that it's not a good idea. Now let's see if we can do some plating up here.
Hamza says, Arky, it's because I'm the favorite child. You're the grumpy uncle. And Kyle is laughing at grumpy uncle.
I don't think that Aki is grumpy.
I think Arky's Bay. Arky is the Bay uncle.
And it's hot in temperature.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the lid on, just in case. And there you have it, folks. Let's put this to the side. 1 pan, macaroni and beans. Let's eat, people.
Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second.
Give me a second, give me a second. In a second, we're gonna let's eat, people.
Okay,
Yeah.
almost there. Go here. Okay, enjoy the BRB screen, guys. because we need to switch the cameras around and move some stuffs so y'all can see us sit here and eat. Take all the stuffs away and out of the frame.
Mm-hmm. Just need to grab my glass of water and then I'm done.
Can you grab me some more water as well, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So this is starting to look like something. Hi, folks. Here we are.
Something high.
Let's do
I think
this.
Hamza is gonna go and cook some pasta.
Hamza's going to go cook some pasta.
Yep.
Some pasta, bacon, ketchup.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Just to
nice.
tease Aki, I think.
Probably, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Start
you
up
need
the
to do a
phone.
picture. You want to put some lettuce next to it or rather not? that's-
Sure.
Yeah?
No? Yes, for the contrast of colors.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I mean.
Or you do it while I do this.
Yeah, but I can't reach that far.
That's why I'm, because I can only do one thing at a time. That's it?
Well, I just thought for the color, because I know that you do not like to have this on your plate.
I don't like warm salad. That's the whole idea.
Yep.
No warm salad. Okay.
Let's take a
Now
picture
let's do this first before,
Yep.
you know, people keep talking to me, because there's a few settings
So-
that I need to do on the phone first. I need to set it to,
Selecting autumn road. Ugh. Now I want to eat a goulash. Well, go ahead and make one.
it's not a goulash.
And it's Aki's fault. So it's hashtag blame Aki.
Arki is the one
Really?
who with the
Yeah.
goulash
And
fetish.
then Dragon is just popping in from her lurk during a bathroom break. It looks yummy. I've had this up on my second monitor, kind of watching you and Bridgerton at the same time. Multitasking woman. Mwah. We need
Bridgerton.
to applaud you. I think it's a series or a movie. I have no idea. what
Bridgerton, yeah,
Bridgerton is.
probably. I haven't seen it, Bridgerton.
Okay.
I need it to be not top heavy. Let's switch to the cam so you guys can see what we are working with here. We need to do like so. I want this to be in the middle. Have just about the same amount of space here.
I think this is it.
I think it needs to be in the middle a little bit more.
And then there is a lot of white of the plate where the text can go.
Here.
Okay?
Here.
There, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Arki, are you ready for your screenshot? Every time.
Yeah, that's because where the thing is where I need to push.
I push it once, it works. You push it 5 times and
then it
still miss
doesn't
it.
work.
Okay, Arki, here we go with a screenshot.
The dish of today. 1 pan mac and beans accompanied by a fresh salad. Let me put it like that. So Bridgerton is a period romance show from the time of King George III, with all the nice clothes and hairdos and stuff like that. And look who came in. Hey DJ, just in time
Hair doo-doo.
for the food.
Hi, DJ. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have something to eat, because we're going to spoil it. We're going to eat it. Oh. Am I missing the cheese on top?
Yes. Let me grab that real quick.
I will grab that for you.
Because we have some grated cheese that needs to go on top of the pasta.
So it is mac and cheese after all.
Kind of, yeah.
Then I think I will need a new picture.
Yeah, we need to do a new picture with the cheese on it. Oh, and we got a tiara time. Is it okay if we activate that once we have taken the picture, please?
I'm not going to move anything, so we'll need to
Just
sprinkle this
sprinkle
on.
some on there.
So that everything looks good. Nicely grated cheese. And hi, Jack.
Yeah.
What is Jack saying? Hi, Peter. Okay. Hi, Jack. DMs are funny, bro. You're funny, dude. I am? Okay. Funny DMs.
Fine.
That's what
I
we do
think
it with. Sorry, Arky. Sorry, Dragon.
I think the capital letters fine of Aki means that he wholeheartedly agrees to take a new picture. There are lots of pretty dresses, amazing hairstyles, and tiaras. Ah, that's where the tiara time came from. Okay, let's do a new picture.
Stop. Show people
Okay.
how it looks. This is how the story goes. Okay. Okay, guys, here it comes.
The dish of today. 1 pan mac and beans with a salad side dish.
There we go. We have some new folks in the chat.
We do, yes.
Yo, hey, looks banging. I'm licking my screen.
Oh my God.
Well, I hope you have a little piece of cloth to wipe it after all the licking.
Yeah, all the licking ain't good. No, all the licking is not good.
But is that Harry and what is the other one? Fish? Kiddo?
Fish.
How are you? We are good.
Yeah?
Hi guys, welcome to the stream.
Bye, Dragon. Back to lurking.
Enjoy your lurk, Dragon. Enjoy Bridgerton. Never
Yeah.
seen the series. 1 pan mac and beans.
Mac and beans, that's what we're eating.
Very different.
What are you eating? Can you show the picture?
He just came in when
but the
he saw the
text-
picture. He says it looks banging.
It's, yeah, but I don't mean the picture, I mean the title. That's what I meant. So we have a 1 pan mac and beans. Basically, it's mac and cheese, but then some.
Mac and cheese with a salad or something.
Yeah.
We lost the steam. Well, Arky, so be it. We lost the steam that came off. But
That's
we,
okay.
if we have both of the pictures, then we can always, choose.
We can.
Maybe there's
Cut.
something we can do with Photoshop.
We
or
cut the steam from the one and added it to the other one.
maybe. You feel like Bridgerton is right up my alley, Kyle?
I highly doubt that, but then again.
Let me scroll back to what Dragon described it
What
as.
it was, yeah. A bit lower.
So Dragon says a period romance show from the time of King George III. There are lots of pretty dresses, amazing hairstyles,
And tiaras.
and tiaras.
Let's not forget the tiara time by Dragon. So it sounds up your alley. I think I need to agree.
Thank you, Kyle. Okay, tiara time, guys. Here we go.
I'm trying to zwoof it here.
Zwoof.
Zwoof.
There you go.
So although she's lurking, I think that she can hear me. Tiara time brought to you by Miss Dragonspan. who's watching Bridgerton at the moment.
And Moo.
And Moo, yeah.
We are from the Netherlands, Harry. So I'm just going to call you Harry.
Yeah.
Because you can put an X, but it still says Harry. I've never been so entertained in a stream in my life.
Oh, wow.
Well, happy to serve,
Well,
sir.
thank you. Harry it is. Yeah.
Well, welcome, Harry. Is it Fish Kiddo or Fish Kaido?
Fish.
How are we?
Fish
What
HQ.
can we call you? Let me ask it like that.
You've earned my follow. Awesome.
First one,
Oh, really?
Fish Kiddo. Is there a reason why you didn't spell it with double D? But we can call you Fish. That's just fine.
That's a bit weird, is it not? But Kiddo is
Welcome,
also...
Fish.
Mr. Fish or Mrs. Fish. No, Kiddo. Yeah, well, Kiddo is
Just say Fish.
fish.
Avoid the whole Mr.
Call me Fish if
Mrs.,
you want.
Just
Okay.
Fish.
So, fish. We are eating macaroni with sweet pepper, kidney beans, a tomato-ish, and broth sauce. And we are from the Netherlands. We first made the dish. That was the start part of the stream.
Cooking.
So, and now we are sitting down having conversations with whomever would like to talk to us while we eat. And of course, the goal of the whole stream is to make you hungry. Let's be honest about that.
So if we succeeded in making you hungry, then, you know, achievement unlocked. I made the name when I was 8. So it wasn't spelled right. I just kept the spelling I have now.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's amazing. I'm 14 now, just to confirm. That's okay. Because as long as we don't know your age, you know,
No, don't. This
everything is okay.
This is a family-friendly stream.
Yes.
We have.
No, that's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to the age for people to watch. I think Twitch and stream on Twitch is 13. So there's like an age
But we
minimum.
had way younger viewers.
Supervised.
Yeah, supervised. The youngest viewer we ever had wasn't born yet. So mom was pregnant, came to the stream, and for some reason the baby got calm. According to her, when he was born, it turned out to be a boy, kind of recognized the voices while being in the womb. That was just amazing. And I think our oldest viewers is almost 80. So anything in between.
Literally all ages. And we welcome everyone. You know, so, yeah. What's your opinion on Fortnite? And yes, you are making me hungry. Well done, Harry.
You want to answer that?
Well, do you have an opinion on Fortnite?
Well, I'm not a gamer, so I never played Fortnite or basically any other game like that. The only game I play, it's not even really a game, is Heyday or
Heyday.
Hangman, and that's it. So I don't have an opinion because I never played it, but it seems to be a quick, that you need to act quickly with Fortnite. You need to be a seasoned gamer.
Fortnite is cool. I just don't enjoy the building part of it. But to be honest with you, you know, we're getting raided. Look at
Fish that.
Kiddo. Hey, Fish, thank you for the raid.
Yeah,
And welcome
that's
in,
sweet.
raiders.
Okay, thank you.
But you were here.
Yes.
You were chatting already. and now you guys are raiding.
I think he was checking us out.
Mm,
That's what's happening here.
that could be a thing.
So welcome, Raiders.
Hi, Hifty, welcome.
Say hi to Amazing Peter Gaming, who is not gaming today.
We're eating today.
I'm the Mrs. Amazing, and this is our cooking and mukbang stream. And you caught us in the mukbang stream. The cooking is already done, so now we're just sitting here
Eating.
talking to people, answering questions, or
That's why they call it the zero build mode. That's amazing, Arky, but I haven't really played it since. I think I played it once or twice, Fortnite, with the zero build mode. So yeah, that's, you know, I think the building thing is what kept me away from Fortnite. But honestly,
it's just not your thing.
I don't really enjoy the cartoon-like shooters. So I play more things like Call of Duty and Division and, you know, the Tom Clancy games.
But
That kind of stuff.
But Plants vs Zombies, very cartoonish.
That's an exception to the rule.
Ah, okay.
But thank you, Fish.
Rainbow Six Siege.
A Rainbow Six Siege.
That is kind of the
Cool.
games that you like to play, right? These shooters and.
Yep.
Ah,
I played tons of Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2.
yeah. Whether you.
That was a bit more. The multiplayer was a bit more extended. It was more than it is now.
Was that the one that I liked watching you play?
Yeah, where you, after, I think we played it for like 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
And after that time, she knows exactly where every painting was.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I know in which building you are. I recognize the
but
painting on the wall, so that was
because
really cool.
You played it while sitting on the couch here in the living room, and I just laid
No.
on the other couch and basically was just watching, like it was an action series.
Action movie.
And then once in a while I said, "Can you stop? I want to look what the picture is. So I want to see this, or I want to see that." But you played that for a long time. I enjoyed watching that one.
But Rainbow Six Vegas was cool because it was Vegas and you would recognize all this stuff in
Yeah.
Vegas on the strip and the hotels and things. So, and did you play the new COD, Black Ops 6? No, I haven't yet. I haven't really had time the last few days to play any COD. But yeah, maybe sometime this week I'll check it out. What were you streaming, Fish? That's
Yeah.
what I want to know. Were
Yeah.
you streaming Call of Duty?
Apparently something not so calm and relaxing.
It's so relaxing. You're so calm. Well, thank you.
Fortnite. Ah, okay.
He was, of course, he was playing Fortnite. How can I even, ask?
Yeah. Well, that has a very different vibe from this stream.
Nope.
Yeah.
Or did you play the zero build mode or with the building? Because I suck at the building. Because my first instinct when somebody shoots at me
It's not
is
to build
not
something.
to build a wall. It's to shoot back or run. It's either fight or flight, but not building a wall. Builds, I'm a bit of a tryhard. You are? Well, hey, if that's what you enjoy, then you do you.
Yeah.
That's good. As long as you have fun. That's what gaming
And then
is all
you
about.
get to come here and relax and get hungry. I'm really enjoying this. This is easy, simple.
But for a dish that you describe as simple,
Yeah, there's a lot of
there's
ingredients.
a bunch of ingredients going in there.
Yeah.
Fish cap. Eating my dinner while watching you guys eat. Did the wife make this? Yes, she did, Harry. You missed the part. where-
While you were playing Fortnite,
No.
I was slaving away at the can't even say that without
slaving away in the kitchen.
laughing. Slaving away in the
But
kitchen.
yeah, she made this from
Yeah.
scratch.
That was the start of the stream.
Yep.
So it's a cooking and mukbang stream. Well, thank you very much. It's really tasty.
Mukbang is what is in Asia known as social eating. You just sit down, eat your food, stream that, and yap at people with your mouth full. Yeah. You can't say that on Twitch. It's against their rules. Be careful. What did I say that's not allowed?
Or maybe the good job is not allowed? I don't know. So that, folks, was the TR time, which was brought to you by Mrs. Dragonspun.
Oh, that stuff? It's an expression.
Ah, okay. So I worked really hard in the kitchen to make this. Is that
See?
better?
There you go. That's better worded. If Peter was cooking, we'd have buttered toast and cereal.
Probably.
If I
Or
were,
maybe some fried eggs.
if I was cooking and streamed it, Kyle, I think that would mean hell froze over. That's what it means. Yeah.
I don't think there was anything here that you couldn't do. There was a lot of stuff behind the scenes that I couldn't do. So I'm not suggesting that we could switch, because I think I would get you upside down on the, on the screen and looking at the ceiling a lot. But yeah, we each do our own thing.
You would use the front cam when I was at the counter, and use the top-down cam when you wanted to show the
was
pants.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have kind of a, I don't want to say strict division, but APG does all the technical stuff, and I do the cooking. Is that a 32 key Stream Deck? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That guy, extraordinaire. Can you show the thing?
This is the thing.
This is the thing.
And believe it or not, there's a second page of buttons because it's not enough to just have the one page with
No, not
these
with
buttons.
the things that we are doing.
So, yeah.
But let's not be, I mean, we started off the stream 7 years ago, I think. We are on season 7 at the moment, so 7 years ago.
The first time I streamed was 2016.
Yeah, but yeah.
8 years.
So eight years ago with only a phone as camera, and that was it. Rose, honey, your turn.
Uh-oh.
I was just explaining that when Care Bear was still in your womb, he was the youngest viewer of the stream.
Technically, he wasn't a viewer when he was in the womb.
Yeah,
So
he was a
wasn't
listener.
watching.
He was a listener, yeah. So can you activate it so I can put the tiara on?
I love Stream Decks. Here we go.
Hold on. Ooh, I wasn't ready for that. I was going to say woof, but then I don't know what came out. So, whoppa! He was, you see, and now he's 5.
Big man.
I think he's still the youngest. I'm not really sure. So, tiara time, folks. Brought to you by Miss Rose.
Soon to be Mrs. Rose.
Oh, in 4 days.
4 days' time.
In 4 days. Next Thursday, Rose is getting married.
For the first time. She feels like a pointer sister right now. Everybody from before 1990 has no idea what I'm talking about.
This Thursday, actually. Yeah, well, you see, Rose, our calendar starts on Monday. So that will be next week. I'm wearing my non-costume at work. Yeah. So fitting for you.
With or without the hood? Oh, that's odd.
Isn't it you work for 5 days and then you have the weekend? Oh, there's a technical question.
I have a funny pic that I'll post in Discord. Uh-oh. Rose, how's the Southern cooking coming along? Wow, questions. What do you use on Stream Deck except the scenes? Well,
All the things.
I can show you.
Okay.
First of all, for this stream, we use 5 cameras. So we have the one that is normally on the table here, facing that way, which is now on the floor because we're eating, obviously.
I'm sitting there. So whenever I'm in the kitchen and cutting things, the cam that stands here
Is facing that way. So the second camera we have is this one, and I can switch to that. Then we have a third camera, which is the cutting board in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's kind of.
The fourth camera is the camera that you're seeing right now when we're at the table eating.
Mm-hmm.
And the fifth camera is above our cooking area, above the stove, if you will. So you can look into the pan when Mrs. A is making something. So, besides that, we also have the phone, which you just saw, which we use
Takes the
to,
picture.
you know, take the pictures and show you. But we can live stream with the phone as well.
Mm-hmm.
So all these things are, you know, things we can use. Just to show you as an example, you say, what else do you use it for? Well, these were basically the scenes that we have on the cameras, but I can remotely control the cameras. They are robot cameras. So what I can do is, this is position 1 for the camera. We can have this as position 2 for the camera, which is of course where Mrs. A is going and cutting stuff and things.
And whenever something is in the oven.
Something in the oven. Then when she's cutting stuff, we have this, which is the counter camera, but we call it the cutting scene. So when she's cutting stuff on the board, we can switch it back to here whenever she's cooking, so you can see that, you know, she's doing stuff there. We have a scene here when she's far away in the kitchen making tea or salad or whatever in the back. And then the last one is this one, which is in the oven scene, you know, so you can look slightly into our oven when we're cooking something there. And this, of course, is where we started off.
And that's just one of the cams.
And that's just one of the cameras. But all of these cameras that we have can do this kind of stuff. So where I like to brag and boast, this is the top-down camera, which of course you just saw the camera number 2 with the cutting board. So we can cut from one to the next. So this is the camera that's on our counter on the right side of the cutting board, and this is the one that's hanging over the cutting board. But that camera also can do other stuff. For example, switch to the part where we cook, or to far away in the kitchen, or, and this is a fun one, hi, it's us over here at the dining table. So yeah, that's you know, kind of the stuff. So this is why I need all these, you know, this big Stream Deck with the 32 buttons. Otherwise I'll be, you know, going into pages and pages of settings and stuff.
But again,
so yeah,
we started 8 years ago with one camera and build it to 2 cameras, to 3, to a small Stream Deck, a larger Stream Deck, and so on. And
so we didn't start off with all of this
all
stuff,
of this,
Fish, but
no.
thank you for your kind words.
But you have the dream setup. I would agree, except I would like to have a separate stream kitchen so we could leave everything where it is. Because we are now in our living room. So over there is the TV and the couch, and behind me is the kitchen, and this is our dinner table. And I don't want to have all this camera stuff and Stream Deck and monitors, etc., standing here for the whole week. So it takes about 2 hours to set it up, and it also takes about that long to take everything down again, to have a normal person living space. So yeah, if we ever win the lottery, I want a house with 2 kitchens, and one to be used only for the stream. So Selective Autumn has to go. Oh,
Alrighty.
I got hiccups. Had Mama and Sister this afternoon. Yeah.
Say hi to them.
Mm-hmm.
Selecting Autumn, and enjoy the rest of your day, buddy. We'll speak soon. Is there any camera where I can see the setup? Only if I take my phone and walk around, but we can if you want.
Yeah. But maybe you should eat first, because otherwise it's going to get
My
cold.
food's getting cold, but I will show you in a minute if you stick around. Rose, your father-in-law is going to teach you how to cook. That's cool. Enjoy your food first. I'll be here. That's awesome, Fish. I always appreciate technical questions and stuff because, you know, that's the stuff I enjoy doing. But yeah.
And it only grew like this because we both enjoy doing it. We
It's a
both
hobby,
enjoy streaming. It's a mutual hobby where he does the tech side and where I do my thing, basically.
You're cooking.
That's where all the cameras come in. Because on Tuesday evening, there is tea time with Mrs. A. And there is one cam. I'm sitting behind the desk and there is, no, there are two cams, right?
Two cams,
There
yeah.
are two cams. So that is very different from this.
What I enjoy about all these cameras and the way that we're doing this stream is that I get to really feel like we're doing a show, which is very cool. Which is a very different setup than sitting at your desk and playing a video game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really enjoy the technical side of the streaming and cams and sound and all of that hoopla. No. I have a 15 key Stream Deck Plus, and I'm getting a 32 key at Christmas. Best thing in my setup. Wow.
So can I assume that you have multiple cameras too in your setup? Or multiple monitors, or I don't know what people have.
That's loud. We do, Fish. We do. Let me drop you a follow first,
So that was the Tiara Time brought to you by Rose.
so I can get and look at your stuff. And there we go. Discord.
Yep.
You found it. GG's.
I could post a photo in there, yeah?
Sure.
Sure. But you need to wait until someone gives you a role, right?
Yep.
Before you can do that.
But I can check for you.
Yep. Okay.
But you're welcome to join the Discord, Fish. Everyone's welcome to join the Discord, so.
Look at that, Elman. Hi.
There's Elbin. Just a
I
little
didn't-
bit more, please.
I didn't know you were there.
He was lurking.
Oh wow.
Naughty
I hope
Elbin.
you're doing okay. I haven't spoken to you in a while. Ah, you are lurking. Okay.
Of course he
Can
was.
you trigger the Tiara Time?
3, 2,
And Harry is back.
1. Welcome back, Harry.
There we go. Shwoof! Tiara Time by Eldon Shadow Steel. Albon. I keep saying Eldon. I don't know where that is coming from. A little under the weather, but doing well enough. Okay, that's good to hear. This is the time of the year where a lot of people either have a cold or a sore throat or something that looks like it might become the flu, but it doesn't, you know, stuff like that. 10 minutes on the clock
Hi, Albin.
by Albin.
You have a role already, Fish. Go ahead. There's a channel that we have with stream setup. And I think, yeah, it's been a while since I put a picture there of my
Yeah.
setup upstairs, but yeah.
I don't think you ever put a picture of this setup there.
No, I haven't. Is it okay if I eat some
Yeah,
more
sure.
salad?
So Albin moved from Colorado to Texas now, and the 15-hour drive
Oh,
kind
wow.
of took it out of me. Oh,
All good though.
Yeah, 15-hour drive.
Where are you now? Abouts, Albin?
Texas.
Yeah, but Texas is a big state.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm leaving some scrapes for you.
Houston.
Houston. Are you visiting anyone or?
He says he moved.
Are you in the hashtag van life or? I just joined your Discord. I can't type or post pictures. Hold on, Harry, because I just gave a roll to Fish. But I did not see you in there, so I'll do the same for you.
You just didn't.
Okay. There you go, Harry. You should be able to see all the channels now and do all the things now. Have access to everything. And Harry hopped in. Hi, Harry. So there we go.
Are Fish and Harry called the same in Discord?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Yep.
Yeah.
So we actually know who you guys are. That's awesome. Sometimes people will be called Harry on Twitch, and then in Discord they will be called Steve. Maybe like, hey,
I have no idea what I am.
who that?
Yeah.
Steve. It's like, I'm Harry. No, you're Steve. Because, then we don't know who people are. I posted a photo of my setup in there. Okay, let me have a look. Thank you. I'm looking for a job now, so hanging out with a friend in the meantime. Hoping to find a remote job so I can get moving again at some point. Cool. Got to keep it consistent across things. Yes, Fish. Well done, sir. Well done. That is the thing. Try and keep your name consistent throughout social media and all the platforms and all the things.
It's not always possible, but it
True.
makes it easier.
Yep. Well, happy to hear that you're doing well, Albin.
Yeah.
Pictures.
Streaming setup. There we go.
Do I see
there's-
pink lights?
There's Fish.
Peter's laptop is over there. That's why I'm looking
Holy
around
cannoli,
the
Fish.
corner.
Look at those monitors and those key lights and oh my god. Like your keyboard with the white keys. There's Harry. Oh, you have a very nice mouse mat with all the works on it. And look at that
And
cool
two double
mouse.
monitors.
Very cool stuff.
Can you go back to the one from Fish? With the key lights?
Here's the key lights from Fish.
Because they are facing him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do
Nice
you enjoy having these lights? Because they can be kind of bright. Directed at you? I'm asking because we have a key light which I use on Tea Time with Mrs. A, but it kind of shines against the wall, so it's more an indirect light, because otherwise I feel like I'm getting blinded. But I see a lot of streamers have it the way that you are having it, so I'm just wondering
You're
if
supposed
there was
to.
a thought
You're supposed to have
about
it facing you, but it depends on the camera that you have.
Ah, I have a channel reward where people can put the brightness from 25 to 100%.
Oh,
I
man.
don't mind the bright light, keeps me awake. Oh my God.
Man, those things can get really bright.
Right. Yeah.
Aiden had a sausage roll.
A sausage roll? No chocolate today, Aiden? Because Aiden is the biggest chocolate lover I've ever laid my eyes on.
Oh, are you mistaken? Was it a chocolate roll?
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering about the light.
I found a different way of doing that, Fish. What I do is I point my key light at the wall and it reflects off the wall. So I'm not sitting there going like, ugh, that's bright.
Bright light, bright light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My channel reward make the lights go from 25 to 100 for 2 seconds, then back to 25.
Okay. Oh wow, you get this flash. Oh wow.
I have a viewer that redeems it like 10 times a stream.
Wow.
Oh my god, it's
Then
not
it's a
even
good
funny.
thing that there is nobody in your stream who has what's it called again? When you cannot do the bright light flashes. My brain is not working today.
Say again, what are you trying to say?
Oh, that there is nobody who has epilepsy. Yes, that's the one I was looking for. Look, Chris Brown has to go. Chris Brown. Chris Bowman. Thank
Bye,
you very much
Chris
for
Brown.
coming by. Bye. For coming by, Chris. Have a good rest of your evening, and hopefully we will see you again next time. Bye.
Enjoy, Chris.
Yeah, names
Bye-bye.
are awful.
Enjoy your Sunday evening.
Epilepsy, yeah, that would be triggered if
Oh, yeah.
lights is...
Like a flashbang.
Yeah.
Oof. Archie's getting the socks out of the washing machine.
Is that a Wookiee?
I don't know what Aiden is doing.
Can you
Where's
put
my
your
mouse?
mouse on it?
Hold on. I need
Well,
to see that Aiden
Let's
emote.
what that. Let's
Looks
see
like
what
a
that
mole or something.
is. No, it's Chewbacca.
It's Chewie. Chewie yay.
Yeah.
Wait, who's that? Whose emote is that?
I don't know.
Chewie yay. You have a streamer called Chewie?
No, Fish has it too. Maybe it's a general one.
Likely.
It's a Twitch global emote. Anyone
There you
can
go.
use it. Okay.
There's so many weird emos on Twitch. I'm just saying.
But it's funny though. And recognizable, or even though it's small.
Yeah, that's always. Well, I didn't recognize it. I was like,
I was
it's
looking
not a
at him and
Wookiee.
thought it's a Wookiee.
It's not a Wookiee.
And then you thought it's a chocolate.
I looked at it. It was like, it's a mole. That one of those that lives underground with the pointy nose.
You give it a plate.
How was the meal? Scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah, that's what we always do.
Well, we always
Fish.
try to rate the dish
Rate a dish.
because Mrs. A has like binders full of
Oh my
recipes.
God, so many recipes. A while back I went through the binders, and there were a lot of recipes that we hadn't made yet, so they are still in the binder. But also a lot that we did make and were not like awful, but also not wow. So somewhere in between. And I decided, okay, I'm going to throw those out because I'm not going to make that ever again. And so we decided if the dish doesn't get an 8.0, it's not going to go in the binder. But
Minimum, huh?
minimum. So now I'm kind of eating my words because I don't think this is an 8.0 dish, but it is something that I would like to make again. You know, you have this, sometimes you just want a vanilla ice cream, and that's the bomb for the day. And other times you want a vanilla chocolate with caramel sauce, whipped cream, and a cookie ice cream. And that's going to be an 8.0.
Oh.
So for me, this is a vanilla ice cream 8.0 dish, but not, wow, the best one I've ever eaten. You understand what I mean? The difference. It's difficult to explain, I'm guessing. So I'm not going to throw the recipe away. I will be making it again because it's really easy to make. It's a lot of ingredients, but easy to make. You put everything in one pan. Put some, is it going to ring?
No, it just did.
Oh, it just did. So there it is. But I would give this happily a 7.5. But it's staying in the binder. Just so that you all know this. And for you?
I would give this an 8.5.
You would?
Yes.
Okay. So we just go to an 8.
But the combination with the salad
Yeah, that's what made it really nice.
made it very good.
Yeah, and we still have leftover. So Tuesday or Monday will be leftover Monday.
I'm fine with that. I enjoyed this dish.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's more to my taste than it was to Mrs. A's, but
No, I enjoyed the taste, but we had dishes that with one bite you thought, oh my God, this is a 10.
Yeah,
But
but it's not all about that.
No, that's true.
It's about you enjoying the food.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
I really
so
enjoyed this.
I enjoy this one.
So,
Who's washing up? Guess who?
guess who?
Let me say this way. The task of breaking all down the technical stuff and doing the dishes is divided. So one of us cleans up all the technical stuff and the other one does the dishes. Hence, one pan dishes.
Doesn't work like that, really, but
Yeah.
okay. Yo, what's up, Jack?
How long have you guys been together for? You seem to have an awesome relationship. We've been together since 1997. I think many of you weren't even born back then. But we got married in 2008. So we've been together now 27 years? 27 years.
I wasn't born then.
And
There you
we
go.
are married for 16. And you weren't born then? No, you were not. No,
It's okay. Don't feel bad.
no, it's okay.
You'll be here after we're gone, so, that kind of makes us even,
Yeah.
I assume. Just playing some Black Ops 2. You are, Jack? Why are you not playing Black Ops 6, dude? You're like OG. You're playing Black Ops 2. 6 is out, man. You need to play 6. I saw a short that a guy
wow.
posted on YouTube. Black Ops 6 suck. Ooh, them's fighting words, bruh.
Isn't that the new one?
Yeah, it just came out 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
But I saw Omni is trash.
Oh.
I saw a short, it was really funny, guys, of a dude walking up to a building, and then on the balcony there was a guy. And the guy jumped off the building while turning around and making like, I don't know what he was doing. And then he was landing and shot the guy that was walking towards him. And I was like, what? How? How? Because the guy was like tumbling down and the other guy was shooting at him. And he was just tumbling down and apparently he fell flat on his stomach or whatever and then shot the guy that was running towards him. I was like rubbing my eyes and trying to wrap my brain around it. So yeah, I don't know if that's the Omni movement that you're talking about, Jack.
Yeah.
And if you say that's why Black Ops 6 sucks, then I
But
may be onto something.
There is a public for every game.
Yeah, of
And
course.
everybody has his preferences. And if you prefer to play other versions of the game more than the new one, then play the other one.
As long as the servers are up, Jack.
Yeah.
The thing is, yeah, I'm with you on that. You like the simpler Call of Duties that favored gun skill over movement. Aim is being less rewarded as time goes on. I agree with you, Jack. When they started to do the more sci-fi stuff like wall running and things, it's like, oh God, no. But I've been playing Call of Duty since the first one came out. So that's been over 20 years. So I've seen iteration on,
Yeah.
new version on let's try this and it doesn't work, let's
I'm
try that.
thinking that at a certain point I have no idea what to change and make a new version something that people would buy.
True.
I think that at a certain point there is, and maybe there is a difference between the much younger players who like this quick and tumbling stuff than maybe
Sure.
some seasoned players who just like, to point at something and shoot.
I will be the first to admit that, now that I'm getting older, my aim and my response times are not like
Different, yeah.
as good as they used to be.
Yeah. Before you say anything else, you need to scroll what Fish said underneath Jack, who did that one. Yeah, now.
I feel like I'm watching a TV show. This is very well done. And Harry agrees. Well,
Yeah.
thank you guys for your kind words. We're just sitting here and yapping, guys. It's the same you do
Yeah, but
when you
still.
stream.
Maybe both of them, if they watch other streams, they only watch gamers stream. And
True.
this is a very, very different stream from that.
Well, you know, guys, what it is all about, and I do mind you asking, Fish.
Why?
We're old. These streams that we do, for us, is all about interacting with the people who are watching.
I think the hour time ended half an hour ago.
Yeah,
But,
sure.
here we go.
So no, it's
No,
okay. You can
no,
ask.
no,
Don't
no,
don't worry
you
about it.
can ask.
I'm
No,
joking.
It's not a. We are not the typical streamers on any platform. I think.
Maybe we are.
No, I don't. I don't think so. A lot of the just people in the just chatting or in the food and drink are. It's. I think it's different. But we are definitely not the youngest, and I don't think we are the oldest.
We are 80 plus.
I'm 61, and Peter, if you don't want to say, it's okay.
I'm 24.
I like to brag about it because I got a younger husband, so he's not
Mm.
61.
I'm not 61,
That's it.
but yeah, I'm in my 50s. I feel like an old geezer saying that.
Yeah.
But I've been
Yeah,
playing
no.
games all my life, all
It's what
my
it is. You've been playing
adult
games,
life.
Yeah, so it's
like
different.
I started when I was like, teenager.
Yeah, just
like
like
fish.
Yeah,
Started playing with the Segas and the Nintendos and all the stuff that came out.
those were the days.
So I've seen the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all those, and the Xboxes and all the stuffs, Sega doesn't even make gaming machines anymore.
No,
They were
no,
amazing.
that's true.
Way better than Nintendo, but
Yeah,
it's personal opinion. But yeah, so
yeah.
I've been playing shooters a
Long
big part of my
time.
life, and I really
Oh,
enjoy that.
Yeah, and we have viewers from all ages.
It's the thing is with streaming, if you say like it's like watching a TV show, that's amazing. That's like the best compliment that you can give.
because it means that it looks good.
With the addition of it, that this is interactive.
Yeah, that's what makes it fun.
So for us, we can just sit here and yap, but the fun part is you guys interacting with us, asking questions, saying stupid things, making us laugh, giving us compliments like
Did you
thank
saw
you.
Aki saying
It's okay, APG.
he basically is rubbing your
I
not-
will
not so
always
hairy
be the
hat.
older geezer of the two of us. Thank you, Arky. You saved my bacon there.
Hey
See what I did?
Christina.
You are a young goddess and young god. How is you doing, Christina? I still have, I think, Squam up on the monitors upstairs to get my my drops for COD 6.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Fish. You just made my day.
Yeah, thank you, Fish, for your kind words.
You don't look 60. I would have said early 40s max. Well, that's really nice.
Age is just a number. You guys are both awesome. Oh, thank you.
So can I ask what drink do you have on the table over there? It's really boring.
This is whiskey? Neat?
No, it's not. It's not. No, it's just water. But I was going to make a cup of tea. I thought maybe do you like one too? Cup of tea?
Oh, man, it's
Yeah.
cayenne pepper. Oh, no, just
Did you-
kidding.
Did you taste like the 3 little flakes of cayenne pepper?
No,
No.
I don't think
No.
I did. Well, we have about 10 minutes of stream left, so if you want to make tea, then
I think I would like to make some tea, yeah.
you make
Yeah,
some
that's-
tea. That's okay.
So he's offline since like 17 minutes ago or something, but thanks for lurking.
Oh, okay. Well, then
Okay. Yeah.
thank him for the drops, because then probably I got all 4.
The whiskey is for Friday nights.
Could you show us your setup on the phone? Sure, I can,
Can
Fish.
you do that while I make the tea?
Okay, let me get back to Jack, because
Oh,
Jack
yeah.
is doing all sorts of stuff.
You do, Jack.
Let's see. Black Ops 1 and 2 had broken guns, good movement, simple aim mechanics, and great kill streaks. I agree with you there, Jack. It's just sad, in my opinion, to see games like Black Ops 2 servers being abandoned. Such a good games, but I played Plutonium for PC, which gets rid of cheaters in Black Ops 2 and I can play normally. Can you tell me some more about that, Jack? Can you send me a Discord message? Like, you know. Yeah, Peter, I like to make troll Discord. PFPS? PFPS? Okay, let's not wonder about all that stuff too much. Hello. Hello. Ed, Harry. Okay, guys, let's see if I can get the phone stuff working. Because I'm happy to walk around and show you guys stuff. Hope Christina's doing okay. It's simple maps. I can link it to you. Okay. Community made servers. Profile pictures. Oh, I DM'd. Okay. Profile pictures. I did not get that from the abbreviation PFPS. Profile pictures. Okay, let's switch over to the phone. Start broadcast. There we go. I'll start you off with a nice pic of our Moo. There we go. That's Moo for you. With the tiara. And I'll get the phone up. There we go. Let's get that straight up so I can actually move around with this for a bit. Okay. So this is our plant with a nice pink light, which is funny because it always looks purple on cam. But we have some other lights up there. Of course, we have a nice Govee light there and some other lights there. This is our living room, by the way. This is where we sit and, you know, have fun. The setup here at the table, this is our dining table. As you can see, there is the laptop. We have our minion friend over there. And this is a photo of the Brooklyn Bridge I took when we were in New York. Here's one of the PTZ cameras, the robot cameras. And this is our dining table. Like I said, what phone do you have? This is a simple Samsung phone. So, Stream Deck, that is the ATEM switcher that we use for all the cameras. That is the monitor that shows the little pictures of all the cameras on there. This is the little camera from Sony that we use for the table view that you just saw, and that's our streaming software that is vMix. And this is, of course, the chat so we can read. This is where Mrs. A sits on the dining table. And this is where I sit, of course, with my chair. So if we switch around and go here, you can see the chair when I pull that back. This is the little table that Mrs. A uses for cutting everything. And then above that, which is the thing that you never see on the stream, is one of those robotic cameras. And I will have you have a better look at it like this. It's really fun if you can see it move, but then I need to have the Stream Deck and control it. But basically what it does is this can turn around 360, and also it can go a lot of degrees like that. So you can basically just move it everywhere you want to have it. There's another one here. This is the counter cam. This is what I showed you before. If I turn this the way it is facing, you will see that this is the angle. And then if you zoom in with it, you will get a shot like this where Mrs. A be here and be cutting stuff there. This is where we cook. So the cooking station, and we have a very simple Logitech webcam here, which is facing down, of course, which gives you like this kind of a shot, if this were the camera. And then, of course, this is Mrs. A doing the things. We still have some of that food left for tomorrow or another day. Looking forward to eating that again. So yeah, that basically is our setup. Going back to this, I will show you this little view This is preview. This is live. So because I'm now using this one, this phone that I'm using is not one of those cameras that is connected to this. So you don't see that, but you basically can use the switcher here. We can hook up to 8 cameras here. And every time that I switch, this is what's live. It's like OBS Studio. The same thing is for vMix. This is the preview. That's the live that's going out. And here's some scenes down there and the chat, of course. Through the phone, everything looks bigger. Yeah. So the thing is, if you watch this here, the live view, you can see that camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. And if I switch it, then what is here goes to live. So preview goes to live. And yeah, that's basically what's going on. All of them stuffs. So I would need to have this one, which is the table cam, go to live again. And then on my Stream Deck, I can choose this one. And then you'll see me with my phone standing over the table. And of course, if I switch it back to the phone, here is what we call Cookie Cam. So this is for all the cookie monsters out there with all the cookies. So that's it, guys. That's yeah. That's the short version of the tour. So I hope you enjoyed it, Harry and Kiddo. Dropped you a follow. Thank you, Harry. I don't really stream a lot. I need to get back more into streaming because I do enjoy it. But yeah.
There are only so many hours
in a day.
And you still work during the day. And
I work full time,
we are tired, and Sunday is all cooking stream.
Thank you, Christina.
So, yeah.
Nice setup. Love the LEDs. Looks really good. Thanks. You can look at DM I sent. Okay, I will. Through the phone, everything looks bigger. Your setup is crazy. Love all the LEDs and cameras and all the tech. We have so much tech, guys. It's not even... I just want to keep on learning. You know, the more I learn about all the tech and all the streaming stuff, the more there is to learn. Still looking for a job. Oh, you want to be our tech lady? You want to be our camera woman, maybe, Christina, on Sundays? Because that's always fun. It's not really something you can do from home, but
no, that's
you know, it sort of requires you to be here. But yeah. Hopefully you can install it. Let me have a quick look at Discord, at Jack's DM. Oh, I'm sorry, Snoop Dogg's DM.
Can you mute my mic because I need to blow my nose.
Sneeze. Muting, guys. How to install Plutonium mod. How to install Black Ops 2 Plutonium in 2023. The Wayback Machine method. That sounds interesting, Jack. Okay. Sorry, Mrs. A started coughing, so I muted.
Could be with any desk. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't work, no.
Any desk?
Yeah.
Well, basically with the streaming software that I have,
You could
Christina,
do.
I could have you remote control all the cameras.
Yeah.
It's like TeamViewer, but better. I know what AnyDesk is, and I know what TeamViewer is. Yes.
So, anybody a cookie?
Cookie, guys.
These are whole grain cookies before you get really, really excited.
Don't get too excited. It's just whole grain. Harry will have one. Well,
Yeah,
you're welcome.
Here you go, Harry. You have one.
Grabs cookie, one.
Yeah, you see, Miss Christina doesn't
Very
grab
modest,
handfuls
huh?
of cookies. Just
Needs bacon.
Needs bacon. Oh my!
Alvin, you're fired.
You're not going to start over.
You're fired.
He's just like Archie. Needs bacon.
Fish took 2.
Exactly. Of course. You see.
Of course, Archie would agree. Fish took 2. That's good, Fish. You need to.
You need to grow.
You need to get big, so that's good.
To get big.
No.
Peter's a fine gentleman. Yeah, you have it.
Always with the feathers up my behind,
Yep,
Jack.
yeah.
Thank you, Jack. Let's see if I can get rid of those feathers later this evening.
But in general, we are very lucky with the people who find our stream.
Yeah.
You know, there
Yeah.
are hardly ever any trolls, and we have a few that now are regular viewers and do not troll anymore. And
Some trolls just turn into viewers. Hey.
yeah,
Peter's a fine gentleman. Got my dry humor too. Really, Jack? Dry humor? Eerlijk. I have a child-free evening and nice, cozy and chill. Well, I saw you in chat with Squam earlier. You were having a good time. Looked like it, Christina, so that's cool. You could have got around that physical camera switcher thing. Could have made a nested scene with all the camera sources in it. I know what you're saying, Fish, but there are certain advantages to having a camera switcher. I agree. I used to do it all with scenes in my software. But if you have that many cameras, because everything goes over the network, so all the cameras are hooked up not only with an HDMI cable for the signal source, but also with a network cable for the remote control. And all that traffic going over the network caused, at one point, the software to kind of slow down because it's running on a laptop. It's not like a full built machine. So, you know, that was kind of like, meh. So a hardware switcher takes all of that out of the equation and lightens the load for the laptop and for your brain. So, yeah. I have a child-free evening, yes. How's the green tea, Mrs. A?
this is the lemon and ginger tea. It's a green tea. This is about the only green tea I like.
It's ginger and lemon. It's
Yeah.
not green tea.
It's not black tea.
It's
So
a green color,
it's
but it's not green tea.
Yeah, it looks green.
Oh, interesting. You learn something every day.
Yeah.
Well, Fish Kiddo, I saw your photo of the PC with a gazillion fans in it with the LEDs, which looks amazing, by the way. But yeah, maybe have a newer machine than I do. So laptops are not really made for. This is a gaming laptop, but you know. Yeah. The little one had a nice day with the niece at Drivliet.
Ah, nice.
Sleeping at his grandma tonight, so I can relax
You
today.
must be exhausted.
Cool, Christina. That's
Yeah.
cool. Drivliet. It was a good day. It was good weather today, so
It was really. It was warm,
I haven't really been outside.
but the
it
same
looked nice.
yesterday.
My PC was 5K,
wow.
not
Yeah.
cheap. It's more expensive than mine.
Dude, at 14, do you have like won the lottery or a job where you make a lot of money?
Tech is very expensive.
Yes, it
Tell
is.
me about it.
It's expensive, yeah.
Holy moly! You have either you're good at crypto,
Yeah, that could be it.
or your parents are very nice to you
Yes,
and they're good at
you're
crypto.
very nice son.
All from streaming. I've made just under 8K from it.
Oh, nice.
Holy moly! Hey Jack, be good friends with Fish, dude.
Yes,
'cause,
yeah.
Fish knows all the
The
stuff.
fish is loaded.
Fish is loaded, yeah.
I need to win the lottery too. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, all the tech is expensive.
Yeah, it is.
It
But you
it
see,
is.
it keeps evolving.
Yes, it does.
And so once in a while you want something new, but the moment you buy it, there's already something more evolved being invented. So it's an ongoing thing. And as you said, we started with one phone.
Yep.
And now, 7 years later, we are with all these cameras and
But
stuff.
at one point, you gotta just decide.
What it is that you want to do.
If you have the money, it's like a no-brainer. But you have to decide if you want to do it as a serious hobby or as a so-so hobby. Because if you invest in like Elgato key lights, these are
Yeah.
expensive key lights, expensive lights, and stream decks, and you need to have a couple of monitors, and you want to have this, and you need a big PC, and all that hoopla.
All that, yeah.
Then it's not just streaming. You're taking it seriously, and that
Yeah, but
you're
it's
investing
not.
in that.
We're not in it to make money.
No, it's
the
not
first
about
thing.
being. It's not about
it's a
being
hobby.
professional.
No.
It's not about being a professional at streaming, but it's about taking your hobby seriously.
Serious.
It's the same thing. If you collect stamps, you're not going to have like these cigar boxes with the stamps in it. You're going to have books, so you can see them all, and yeah.
But let's make clear, we both work full time, and we don't have any children.
We work hard for the money.
So that means that we have probably more to spend a month than maybe regular folks with 2 children and that need to go study, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And besides this and playing games, there are not really any other expensive hobbies.
You should see my clothing rack. It's like this big.
Yeah, we are no fashionistas. We really don't care about brands. We are not into the expensive jewelries and stuff like that. So a lot of money goes in
hobby.
In the hobby, in the stream, and I really enjoy it when I see that he is enjoying all the technology. Because for me, it's mumbo jumbo. I have no idea what goes where and when.
It's the same like I feel about cooking.
And so yeah, there is that.
Welcome back, Hamza.
Well. Yeah.
So
Fisk asked Samsung or Apple?
It depends on what you want to do with it.
Well, in phone, I'm guessing.
Well, I enjoy Samsung because, Samsung made my tablet, made my AC, made my phone, made my monitor. So I enjoy Samsung stuff. So for me, it would be Samsung. But I have to admit that we've had an iPad, we've had Apple phone. If you have everything Macintosh, then it's a no-brainer. Go with Apple if that's what you enjoy.
Yeah.
If you enjoy Android or more, open operating system and being able to do more things with that operating system, then go Android.
So Jack wrote, Mrs. A, I love streaming and the people I met, such as Peter.
And Mrs. A, not just Peter.
6 to 7 years ago. So, yeah, I think that is what makes this, at least for me, but I think for Peter too, is the people that you meet.
The community,
we have viewers now, people who are subscribed from like day one when all of this started. People who first joined your channel, because Peter streamed on his own a long time, and I was kind of the lady that walked past because I didn't want to be on screen. And at a certain point that changed. But we have people who are still here from day one, and we also get new people coming around. But the core are those who have been loyal for so many years.
Yep.
And meeting people and speaking to them, interacting with them, that is what makes streaming, for me personally, fun. But I'm not a game streamer, so that's very different. I do this cooking stream, so I cook and I sit and I yap and I wear a tiara. And on Tuesdays I do tea time with Mrs. A, where we drink tea, talk about stuff and play hangman. That's all about interaction, and that is what, for me personally, streaming is the best. And I understand that when you play games, that you also interact with the people, but it's different. We have full-blown conversations, and that is not possible if you're playing a game. Then you have to stop and have the conversation, or otherwise you get killed, because that's how it works.
I don't want to get killed.
No, yeah, that's it, yeah. So Christina, for anybody out there, Christina's looking for a job in administration. She does have experience, just not the paperwork, but that means nothing. I've got a job in the administrative section, and I never was trained in that before. I just learned on the go.
But it's a difference between having studied something and just having,
Yeah.
you know, a good mindset about picking up new stuff.
Yeah.
I guess you can learn anything if you put your mind to it. I didn't know Samsung AC exists. It does, Hamza.
Yeah.
And yes, amazing. 5 years next year.
Yeah.
Like time flies. You guys saw me go from little Hamza to big Hamza.
Yeah.
And
You're not the only one. Aiden from can I say UK? No, he gets mad when I
Scotland.
say it. Aiden from Scotland came in, I think he was like 13, 14 maybe, just around, I think maybe the same as Hamza.
I think he was even younger.
or
Maybe he
maybe
was
even
12.
younger. So we had those viewers too. But I
Yeah.
think it's nice because for some of our viewers, we are grandma and grandpa. For other viewers, we are aunt and uncle. We even have a few that consider us to be mom and dad.
Mom and dad.
So it's all kind of in a family setting. Let me put it like that.
We
Yeah.
enjoy that. It's awesome.
Hamza.
Christina says, I almost know you 2 years in January.
Yeah,
I'm a
you
quick
see?
learner.
Oh.
Love to learn.
Yeah, you see.
I don't wear suits to work, Hamza.
No.
I have like
One suit.
one suit,
That's the one you got married in.
a couple of ties.
That's it.
No, I'm one of the fortunate people who can go to work in a t-shirt and a jeans. So, yeah. But Christina, did you ever see any of the cooking streams, Christina, before you saw Mrs. A at TwitchCon
I don't think so.
on the food and drink panel that she was on? Because I think you came from
Yeah.
Happy Chef.
I think
right?
so, yeah.
I think you were always in Happy Chef stream, and also maybe in Super Carola's stream. Aiden was younger. I was here first at
Okay.
14, 15. Okay.
She came from Super Corollas or Happy Chef.
Albin's been here for a while too.
3 years, 11 months and 12 days.
I seen you in Happy Chef stream, I think, Christina. And I've seen you stream when you were still Mistila. So, you know, I recognized you when you were on TwitchCon. I was like, hey, I know that lady.
Yeah.
She streams too. I met you because of Super Corollas,
Yeah.
because he was talking about the panel, and that you came there at TwitchCon.
Yeah,
There you go.
that was nice.
That was fun to be on
That
the
was
panel.
yeah, that was fun.
For you.
I felt so out of place.
What do you guys both do for work? I hope, Peter, you're doing tech. You're very smart. I don't do tech.
Yeah.
I have a desk job like Mrs. A does. So, yeah. I think that's wrong because I've been here since Mrs. A started. But it's been 3 years since
Yeah.
Mixer went, and then we went to Facebook for a little while.
Because we started, the cooking stream started at APG's channel.
And then we
on,
came here. And then Mrs. A
Was
started
it
her own.
not on Beam, right? It started on Mixer.
Yeah, on Mixer.
On Mixer.
Yeah.
And then we went to Facebook when Mixer went belly
Yep.
up, which was not the platform. And then when we came to Twitch, it changed into my...
Yeah, we were like, we need a good, we need a dedicated channel for the cooking. And it's, since the cooking is totally, you know, Mrs. A's thing, I was like, okay, let's make a channel for you where everybody can come and watch, because it's confusing if people are coming to my channel and on Sunday we do cooking and then we do
it's kinda
gaming
weird,
and then it's IRL, and
Mhm.
so that's why we did it
That's that.
like this. So that has been 3 years, Alvin, yeah, because Mixer went out of business. They stopped Mixer service, I think, in 21, either 2020 or 21. So, what are your thoughts on Moonbeam? I have no idea what that is, Alvin. Please elaborate. Only 3 years, yeah. I was really angry. They refused us at the door to go into the room where the panel was. People walked out, but they did not let new people in.
Oh, really?
Really, but I saw you there. I saw you in the audience, Christina, so I know you were there
Yeah.
at the panel. It's a new service that's coming out.
Oh, okay.
Um,
But there's
I've-
already Beam, right? And now
Well,
there's Moonbeam?
There's beamstream.gg. I was not in the room.
Oh.
You were not at the panel. I could have sworn I saw you in the room, but
So whomever you saw was someone else.
was a Miss Tina lookalike.
Not in the room. No, that was weird. But that was funny. For those of you who don't know, like a few years ago, we got contacted by Super Corollas,
Yeah.
who's a Dutch streamer, who at that time had not an Airbnb, but
A B&B.
a B&B, and they baked. He was a baker by profession, but
Yeah,
I
you get baking streams.
and he did baking streams. So he baked the bread, which was also then served to the people who came to
To the B&B?
to the B&B. And he was contacted by Twitch if he would be able to set up a panel on TwitchCon a few years ago with people from the Netherlands or from Belgium.
For food and drink
Food and
category,
drink category.
specifically.
Because that's where he was
Yeah.
in. And at some point he seemed to have found us. I don't know how that went, and the invitation came, and I thought, what am I going to do there? I have like 50 followers, so what's going on there? And then I sat in a panel with people who have been doing this for years, full time. There was I. That was that was funny, but it was nice. It was a nice experience, and we met some nice people, and
You
so
did?
on. So there was that.
Well, I know I've seen you there, Christina. I would recognize you if
maybe
I...
in the
if I see you.
then when we came out, maybe that's it.
I haven't heard of Moonbeam, Elvin. I know there's beamstream.gg.
Yeah.
I've not heard of Moonbeam. So many streaming services, dude.
Yeah, but it's getting more and more.
Wow, it's like everyone has a streaming service
Hmm.
these days. Me too, Jack.
I love cookies.
These whole grain, very healthy
These
cookies.
are about the healthiest cookies that you can eat, or you eat no cookies. Maybe that would be even
I
more
think there's a
healthy.
lot of sugar in this.
You think?
Oh.
Oh, okay. Then maybe they're not so healthy.
Hmm?
Oh, they're whole grain. Yeah, they're whole grain cookies. And the ones that I was eating Tuesday was the same cookie but dipped in chocolate. So it was kind of healthy.
Mm. Kind of healthy.
It's not out yet. They are in alpha testing. Keep an eye out for it. As I'm going to say. Oh, it's all I'm going to say.
It's all I'm
Okay.
going to say.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Elvin,
Yeah.
DM me with all the juicy details.
Yeah. Well, there are a lot of people doing like platform jumping, going from this to that and back and forward, and then do this and then do that, and I'm thinking, okay.
Do you have any idea how confusing it is for people if you are multi-streaming to various platforms
Yeah.
and they are not able to see all the chat that's going on?
Yeah.
So you'll be streaming on Twitch, saying hi to somebody who just came in chat on Kick. Meanwhile, saying thank you to a new subscriber on YouTube,
Yeah.
while you're greeting your newfound friend on beamstream.gg. It's very confusing because
But
you're answering questions
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
people that they cannot read.
But I know that there are many streamers who at least do on two at the same time.
Sure, I've been known to multi-stream, but it's very confusing.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, so people try to do, build a community and build it out on.
Yeah, I
on
agree that
other
it's...
platforms, you know.
And enjoy your lurk, Harry.
But the larger the platform, the more difficult it is to be found as a small streamer.
That's always the thing.
So if you stream and you have high expectations, you need to work for it. a lot.
You do.
And be lucky that people found you. I mean, this stream is once a week, and then on Tuesday I do the tea time with Mrs. A, and that's it. And it's not going to be anymore until maybe I am not working anymore. maybe then.
Then
But
she's going to be a pro
this is
streamer.
what it is, and with that comes the restriction that your channel will not grow exponentially. There never will be a silver or a golden plaque from YouTube. That's not going to happen, and that is also not the goal for this stream. This is just to have fun with people and to enjoy yourself, and that's about it.
Have fun.
And meet new, nice people
Like Harry and Fish.
like Harry and Fish.
9th of December, by the way, I need to go back to the neurologist department again.
Okay.
Are you going to get more tests, Christina, or checkup, or what is the visit
I think
about?
it's an annual or a biannual thing.
Yeah,
I'm thinking, yeah.
that could be.
But I noticed that it's almost 9.
Yeah, it's about that time,
It's
people.
about that time, and we need to get cleaning up, because tomorrow I need to go to the office. I need to be there. I don't need to be there at 8, but I need to be there.
Mrs. A need to do dishes.
And we need
I
to
mean,
do
what?
dishes and clean up stuff, and
I need to break down all the cameras.
yeah, get the cables taken down, etc., etc.
They're going to test my nerves again with electric small shocks to see what signals come through.
Oh, and see if it's gone worse or if it's the same.
Wow.
Okay.
Do you feel like it's worse, Christina? Or like it's the same? What time is it for you guys? For us, it is now 10 minutes to 9 in the evening.
In the evening.
So I don't know where you are, Fish. And welcome back, Harry. I don't know where you guys are. Probably in the United States or in the
somewhere
UK.
there, yeah.
So for you, it would be earlier, probably, than it is for us,
A few hours, yeah.
depending on where you are. 1 hour
Only
ahead of
1
me,
hour. Okay.
Northern Ireland in the UK. Well, there you go.
Okay.
Myself, I have the feeling it's gone worse, but yeah, it's up to neurologists to decide about
about
meds
meds and all, yeah, about what they can do. Yeah.
Oof.
That's not good.
Is Harry in Ireland as well, or in the UK?
No.
Is my meds may say it's same. Yeah. Well, let the people who know about that stuff decide,
It's in
Christina.
the north of the UK. Ah, okay.
See, so not Ireland, but the north of the UK. Okay.
North of the UK. We have a few visitors,
Well, welcome to
the Netherlands.
you guys both.
Yeah.
Nice to see you in chat. I will be checking out Fish if I see him. Harry, you stream too, or do you just have like a gaming setup with the double monitors and stuff? Yeah.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
drop you a follow as well, and see how and what.
Can you do that from here?
Yes, you can.
But are you not logged on like me?
Click the name. Click follow.
You already followed them since an hour ago.
No, I followed Fish.
Oh, okay.
See? Fish with a little heart.
Okay.
And now Harry has got the little heart as well.
Oh, how are you?
There you can see. Okay.
Okay. So it's time to say goodbye. It was a very enjoyable afternoon, well, evening, I would say.
Good stream, guys.
We
Thank
started,
you
Yeah.
for keeping us company. I'm from the UK too. Most people who aren't from UK think Ireland and Northern Ireland are the same.
Yeah,
It's the UK and Northern Ireland. Isn't it?
no,
is
there is
Great
part
Britain?
of Ireland is part of the UK, and then there is Northern
Northern Ireland used to be part of the EU. I think. Northern Ireland is part of the UK. Ireland is part of Europe.
You see, yeah.
No longer, since Brexit,
No, there is one part.
they buzzed off.
No, well, it's still part of Europe. It's just not in the European Union.
Us,
But it's
us
still
folks
in
know
Europe.
better. Or most of us do anyway.
Yeah.
Eh,
It's difficult. There are a lot of people who think that
The United Kingdom, Northern Ireland, and Scotland all together are England.
No, they are Great Britain.
No. People think if you say England that you mean all three of them.
But England is just England.
Yeah, well.
But the United Kingdom is,
It's the
Great-
UK and Northern Ireland. And that's it.
and Great Britain.
Great Britain is England and Northern Ireland, I think.
Is
Was
there a
it?
difference between UK and Great Britain?
No, I don't think so.
Because it's both.
It's United Kingdom and
We own
Great
Greenland.
Britain.
We just call it Denmark. There's no difference between Great Britain and United Kingdom. And what is England doing
Don't
in
go.
there?
Have a nice night, guys. I'll be back.
I'll be
here.
back here. 100. Love the vibes. Awesome. They're the same thing, just different names. Well, I think that the Chamber of Commerce, that I have a lot to do with, will disagree with you, but
Yeah, but maybe legally.
that's
So,
for a
okay.
different time.
So, folks, thank you very much for coming, staying, talking with us.
You too,
Give-
Harry. Thank you.
Yeah,
Same.
giving us the opportunity to make you hungry.
Benny's here.
Benny did it properly here.
UK is GB plus NI.
Yeah,
Okay,
you see.
gotcha.
But not Scotland. Has nothing to do with it.
And Wales,
Yeah.
it's not in there.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everyone.
So enjoy the rest of your day and night. And as said, on Tuesday, that would be 8 hour times 7 in the
Okay.
UK, and I don't know whatever time it will be in the United States. You have to do the
5 hours, so 8
calculations,
minus
so-
5
But
is
next
3.
week, oh no, not next weekend. The time will change, right, Aki? In the
In the
in
US?
the US.
So then we will be back to 6 hours time difference on EST.
I know. I'm so,
That would be
yeah.
amazing.
Which we thought that was today. That it switched
And
back.
honestly,
November
3rd.
the 3rd. Okay.
There we go. Honestly, I thought that the US started. Yeah, I am ready for a bed. Fish.
Yeah.
I always start yawning at this time.
Yeah.
We thought that the US, or at least I thought, started summertime or daylight savings time like 2 weeks before we did.
Yeah.
But it seems you started after we do, at least this year,
Well,
because
I
it takes
think,
the same amount of time.
No.
I
I
think.
think they start daylight saving times earlier than we do.
That's what I
But-
thought.
No, yeah, but they do. But when it goes back, that's a week later. So their daylight saving times period is longer than
longer?
ours. I think that is where we got confused.
It's corn fuzzling AF,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. So.
Just saying.
But there's that. Thank you. We love you. And until next time.
We'll see you when we see you.
Doei.
Bye bye. Switch to end. Ciao.